Camel spider's secret weapon, those huge pedipalps. Most spiders rely on their fangs to subdue prey, but imagine a spider where those aren't the defining characteristic. That's precisely what makes the camel spider so fascinating. Its most striking feature is undoubtedly its enormous pedipalps, and they truly are remarkable. These leg-like appendages extend from the head and can be longer than the spider's legs themselves in some species. They function as sensory organs, helping them detect vibrations and changes in their environment, but also serve a crucial role in capturing prey and even performing courtship rituals. You'll often see them waving these impressive structures around, almost like antennae. It's an incredible adaptation that sets camel spiders apart from the vast majority of arachnids. You'll notice these fascinating structures on a camel spider's face. They're called pedipalps. They can be quite striking, often appearing like enormous jaws. This appearance is actually the root of many misunderstandings. People frequently mistake them for oversized chelicerae, or true mandibles used for biting. However, their function is entirely different. While camel spiders do have chelicerae for feeding, these pedipalps serve a much broader purpose. They're essentially multi-tools. They're used for sensing the environment, manipulating objects, and even in courtship displays. Think of them as highly sensitive antennae combined with nimble fingers. You might notice something peculiar about a camel spider's fangs. They aren't actually fangs at all. These impressive-looking appendages are called pedipalps, and they function in a completely different way than the fangs of a true spider. Instead of being used to bite or inject venom, which many people mistakenly believe, these pedipalps primarily act as incredibly sensitive sensory organs. Think of them like sophisticated antennae, constantly probing their surroundings. They're covered in tiny hairs that detect vibrations and air currents, helping the camel spider navigate its environment, locate prey, and even communicate with others. This reliance on tactile sensing is key to their hunting strategy and survival. These fascinating creatures don't rely on eyes alone to find their next meal. Their pedipalps, those leg-like appendages flanking their mouthparts, are equipped with an incredible sensory system. Imagine them as incredibly sensitive antennae. They're covered in tiny hairs that can detect the slightest vibrations in the ground and even subtle shifts in airflow. This allows the camel spider to essentially smell its prey from a surprising distance, sometimes several feet away. In the harsh, often dusty desert environments they call home, visibility isn't always great. This ability is absolutely vital for survival, giving them an edge when hunting. These remarkable legs aren't just for detecting vibrations, they play a crucial role in how camel spiders eat. Imagine trying to enjoy a meal with only your hands. It wouldn't be easy. Camel spiders face the same challenge, but their long appendages are incredibly versatile tools. They use them to carefully grasp struggling prey, effectively holding it in place while they tear off manageable pieces. You'll often see them using multiple legs simultaneously for this purpose, creating a surprisingly coordinated feeding display. Their diet is quite varied too. You might find them tackling beetles and insects, but they're also capable of taking down larger animals like lizards, small birds, and even rodents when the opportunity arises. It's a testament to their strength and adaptability. Male camel spiders have a rather unique way of wooing potential mates. These aren't your typical shy and subtle displays. Instead, they involve quite elaborate performances, using those fascinating pedipalps, the leg, like appendages near their mouthparts. During courtship, males will wave these pedipalps in complex patterns, almost like tiny, frantic flags. The movements can be surprisingly intricate and seem designed to showcase their strength and fitness to a discerning female. It's believed that the complexity of the display communicates information about the male's quality as a potential partner, essentially saying, "Look how capable I am." Some researchers even suggest females might choose mates based on the artistry of these pedipalp dances. You've probably seen images online that make camel spiders look absolutely enormous, and it's easy to understand why they have such a fearsome reputation. However, their size is often misrepresented. A big part of this comes down to perspective. In photographs and videos, things appear larger when close up. But there's another key factor. Those prominent structures near their mouths are called pedipalps, and they're not actually legs. These pedipalps can be held forward, almost like arms, which drastically alters how large the spider appears. This posture really exaggerates their size, making them seem much bigger than they truly are in reality. Despite their fearsome appearance, camel spiders aren't venomous creatures. However, don't underestimate them. They possess incredibly strong pedipalps, those leg-like appendages near their mouths, which they use for a surprisingly powerful pinch. This isn't an aggressive attack, but rather a remarkable defense mechanism. When confronted with threats like toads, scorpions, or even bats attempting to prey on them, these spiders can deliver a forceful grip that deters the predator and allows them to escape. It's a testament to their resilience and adaptability in a harsh environment. For male camel spiders, those impressive looking front appendages aren't just for show. They're called pedipalps, and their size can actually play a significant role in how successful they are at mating. Think of them almost like horns or antlers. In the animal kingdom, larger ones often suggest a healthier, more robust individual. Females tend to prefer these bigger pedipalps, essentially using them as an indicator of overall fitness and genetic quality. A male with well-developed pedipalps likely has better access to resources and is generally stronger, making him a more desirable mate. It's fascinating how something seemingly decorative can be so crucial for reproductive success in these creatures. Those large, almost comical-looking pedipalps, often mistaken for enormous jaws, are actually incredibly useful tools for these spiders. They aren't used for chewing. Instead, camel spiders employ them to manipulate food items, carefully bringing prey closer to their true mouthparts. Think of them as nimble hands, expertly positioning a meal. Beyond feeding, these pedipalps play a critical role in communication. Male camel spiders use them during courtship displays, waving and tapping to attract females. They also serve as sensory organs, detecting vibrations and air currents that help the spiders navigate their environment and locate potential threats or prey. Ultimately, it's this multifaceted functionality encompassing feeding, communication, and environmental sensing that truly demonstrates how these impressive appendages contribute to a camel spider's survival.